I'm Yuri.
I'm Jacob.
And we're going for a drive. We're in the 2025 Infiniti QX80. It's all new. We're on our way to lowball some guy because Jacob's going to steal his.
Don't say. No, I'm keeping this a secret for a while. No.
It's okay. We blurred it.
Okay, cool.
Horsepower and torque. Wait,
450 horsepower, I think. 516 pound-feet of torque from a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6.
derived from the GTR.
This is a GTR motor, Yuri, just like an Infiniti Q60 and a Nissan Z.
Okay, I am going to put it in neutral and rev.
Just like everybody would be doing in this
It
thing.
literally does not do anything.
No, obviously.
Okay, let's listen to it.
From the outside.
And now in sport mode, let's slow her down and put it in manual so we can bang off the limiter too. Yeah, not the greatest sound.
That is so wrong coming from this. It's okay in a Z.
Yeah, so apparently we have 103 more torque.
That's
50,
a lot.
And 50 more horsepower.
We're missing the V8 though.
Yeah,
I miss it,
we're missing
obviously.
it. And
unrelated to the car I'm buying right now.
Okay, shut up. Okay, first thing we need to do is talk about the looks because that's the reason why I wanted to book this because I think it looks so awesome. That refresh was amazing. Unfortunately, we got this one in black on black. But the best versions are the light colored body on the black colored roofs.
Yeah, I mean, I think this looks great.
It looks great.
And I love the old Beluga Whale, and this is still slightly Beluga Whale,
Slightly
but
Beluga Whale. Not as sexy as old sexy Beluga Whale.
Exactly, yeah, just a little less toned down kind of thing.
The old QX56, which turned into the QX80, is the Beluga Whale.
Yeah.
Peak Beluga Whale.
And this is also the Autograph Edition, which is the top trim of this car, which it actually does say on that last pillar, D-pillar, whatever you want to call it. It looks kind of fancy. I kind of like it. And if we pop the hood, does it pass the dipstick test?
Oh, you know it does, bro. VQ, baby, all day. Well,
VR.
Whatever.
VR. So it does pass.
It does pass.
All right.
And what would be the TotalEnergies recommended oil for the new QX80?
That would be the Quartz 9000 Extra Future FGC 0W20.
RIP Escalade.
No.
There, I said what I wrote in the title.
Oh,
it is
no.
not clickbait.
Oh, no.
This is the Escalade alternative. We'll get to it. Looks-wise, from the front, we've got new headlights. You know what they call them?
I have no idea.
Piano key headlights.
Okay.
Checks out. They're little lines. Then, if we look at our grille, big, cool lines. I think awesome looking grille. I love it. Nothing wrong with it. Do you know what they call that?
I have no idea. You're
The bamboo forest grille, because it looks like bamboo sticks.
okay. All right.
Yeah, taillights.
I was gonna make a Logan Paul joke.
No. Taillights.
They're pretty good looking.
It's like also piano key, but red. You know what they call that?
Let me guess. What else? Sushi.
Close. Reflection of a city lights at night in a Ripley pond.
Ah, okay.
You know, buildings up and down.
They should have called it like Tokyo Downtown Sushi Dinner.
Yeah, I guess. And then the last thing they got a cool name for, this storage little pouch right here underneath.
Okay.
They say in the tan version.
Let me guess. Water ripples with a koi pond.
Close. Sand from a Japanese Zen garden.
Okay.
Yo. You know what?
Marketing be marketing.
Did the marketing come first? Or did the design come first and the marketing have to fill in the gaps?
I never know the answer to that question, but I assume it was kind of both hand in hand. Because like designers have these, design rooms.
Is that a giant chicken truck with an egg?
Yeah.
Get a picture quick. People aren't going to believe me
Where's
that
my
there's
phone?
a giant chicken truck with an egg.
I mean, people out here probably will.
Yeah, I'm going to pull over.
No,
You
it's
got
okay.
it?
I got it. Oh, this is not recording at all because I'm connected to CarPlay. I got it. Here we go. This is where we are, near Port Perry, where I'm buying a stupid car that I don't need.
And then from the side view, like just nice, good body lines. Everything is smooth, elegant. This looks super luxurious. Tell me this does not look super luxurious. We've got door handles that slide in.
It doesn't look super luxurious.
You don't think this looks super luxurious?
I'm just using your words. You said, tell me this doesn't look luxurious.
It does though, right?
It does.
This
I like the look of this thing.
Looks awesome. At the back, we don't have exhaust tips.
No.
Understandable.
Yeah,
But the whole
at this
back
point-
end looks good too. I just think it looks better in like the lighter silver or goldish colors with the two-tone roof.
And we do have the fancy door handles that pop in and out like a Mercedes or something would. I don't think an Escalade does, but like a Range Rover does, so that's fancy.
And like the touch to lock, and it all works really well. It has a remote start too, and I swear that thing ran for like 30 minutes this morning. I'm like, this is kind of concerning. But
what do you think about these wheels?
They're dark. I don't know. I can't tell. Dark wheels just disappear to my eyes.
All right.
Do you like them?
They're okay.
Yeah.
Could have done a lot better. You know what? 28-inch chrome wheels. That's what this needs. It would really set it apart.
I just go to the Forgiato website and see what they did for this model.
That would be good.
But what would be the Continental recommended tire for a brand new QX80?
The Terrain Contact HT.
And with these big wheels, we also get big adjustment in our adaptive suspension, air suspension.
Yes, we do have air suspension.
It can raise 2.1 inches and lower 2.8 inches. So I think in total, that's almost 5 inches of up and down in this.
That's a lot of inches.
Is it though?
Some would say. And what's cool is that if you press this button over here on this secondary screen, we can actually lower it into access height, which is kind of the gangster parking height, and then we can also just raise it up to max in height.
Yeah. But like, looks wise, I think we covered all the looks of it. Would you get two-tone or not two-tone?
100% two-tone.
This dark color with like all blacked out, or would you get like a nice light color?
Probably go with a light color.
Light color, get some chrome, get some, get that old man spec stuff for me.
Yeah, like Maybach looking things.
Yeah. And then, do you think this looks equivalent to a non-Escalade V? Or Escalade non-V?
I wouldn't say equivalent, but it's
up there?
It's good looking. It's not bad looking, but I prefer an Escalade currently.
Does this look cooler than the Armadas?
Tough. I like the Armadas a lot.
I think this looks cool. I think this is like one of the coolest big luxury 3-rows, looks-wise, for sure.
It looks fancier than an Armada for sure.
I definitely think this looks better than the new Expedition and any Lincoln.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I'll give you that. But Expedition's not luxury-ish unless you get like... Yeah, so Lincoln would be closer. Let's just say Lincoln. And I think this looks better than Lincoln.
Yeah. Don't give it to me. Give it to Infiniti, man.
I'll give it to the Koi Pond designers.
Yeah. And then I guess I forgot to mention the transmission. It's a 9-speed now, not a 7-speed anymore.
You didn't forget. You just haven't got there yet. It's one of the updates.
No,
How is it, though?
I forgot. You're supposed to say it with the horsepower. And
no, you say it whenever.
It's fine.
There's no rules.
Let's go.
This is extra pipes. Oh my God, that was slow.
As long as you shift early, it's fine. You know what? Keep it in auto.
Let's just say
keep it in auto.
Keep it in auto, and it's geared for comfort and not for speed.
Yeah.
That was really slow to shift.
The pumped-in audio, not my favorite.
No.
But even in eco, like, you can still hear it.
Does it actually change? Oh, it does.
I feel a little bit less.
I think it's only because you floored it. It sounded the same to me.
Okay.
And it's actually really quiet in here. We were driving on the highway to get here, and it was like dead quiet.
Luxurious. Okay. It's like the same.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever. Going to eco is not going to stop that.
No.
From sounding.
As we were on the highway, Yuri was enabling, Pro Pilot Assist?
Pro Pilot Assist 2.1 because we're in the toppest trim.
Yeah, so if you get the lowest trim of this, you only get 1.1 , which
probably
I didn't actually,
still good.
Yeah, I didn't actually research the difference, but I assume the difference is that it won't do like auto lane change stuff.
This is eye tracking hands off, which I don't think 1.1 has.
That's where my car is.
So yeah, this has eye tracking, which Pro Pilot Assist 1 doesn't have.
Okay.
So I keep my hands off. It's got the lane change assist, but you have to put your hand back on the wheel to do it. It was an incredibly comfortable drive taking the toll highway all the way out here.
Oh, toll highway.
Like this is road trip dream car.
It's really good.
We had our massages on. It was comfy.
You did. I turned mine off because I didn't like the height of it. It's like really high up my back.
Yeah.
So, depending on your preference of massages, you might be able to find
it was pretty all right. I didn't mind it.
And this one being the top trim, we also have massages in the back seats, which is pretty cool.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Not the very back.
Correct.
But the very back does have heated. That's one of the things. They also said this interior, not inspired by F1, okay?
F1.
Inspired by private jets.
Oh, private jets, not jet fighters?
Not that I've ever been on a private jet or even one of those fake ones for taking photos on Instagram.
Yeah.
But I kind of get it. Look at the stitching and stuff. It looks luxurious.
I'll give it to them that the front seats are very comfortable. The second row is also very comfortable. The third row, not the most comfortable for myself at 6'1.5". My head does hit, but those rear seats do recline quite a bit.
Yeah, and for me in there, like I fit great. And then I think they're bragging that this has the leading amount of access room. So when you fold your middle seat forward with the button,
yeah,
to get in, like there actually is a lot of room.
It was easy to get in, but I didn't find it that easy to get out. It was a little bit awkward with where the step is placed.
Yeah, maybe you have to get out backwards.
Yeah.
You got out forwards.
Yeah, exactly. So I got to
It's like climbing down a ladder forwards.
Yes.
You wouldn't do that.
No, you wouldn't. Well, there's situations where you have to.
Yeah, if you're carrying something, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, I am sick of looking at this backlit footage of us.
Yeah.
I want to spin us around. I want you to drive and launch it, and then have like some nicer light on our face in this camera setup.
And then we'll go get my new secret car.
Yeah, we better, because without that car, how are we filming the rolling shots of this?
Oh yeah, I guess we're not. Oh man, I guess I have to buy this thing.
Oh, look how much nicer this lighting is. That angle was bad.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry everyone had to suffer with that.
Nobody's suffering.
Do you like your shifter buttons?
Yeah, they're fine.
Not intuitive?
No, they're totally normal. It's like a Lincoln or whatever.
Excuse
but
me,
even better.
turn your turn signal on while you do your 3-point turn.
Well, hang on, look at this 360 camera. This is
It's
really
really
good.
good. We have 3D around there too. Okay,
Yeah.
you want to get crazy? Click this button, and now let's both your screens.
Whoa!
Industry first, double screen, even though you can't tell where you are or what's going on.
Okay, let's do this 3D thing. Oh, and then it kicks it back over here. Like
At least
Audi,
the 3D
like
is smooth. It's smoother
like a
than
Hyundai.
This is nicer than the Escalade's 3D camera.
Yeah, it doesn't do the
There's
GTA
like
5 with the
GTA 5,
wheels.
yeah.
Or GTA 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So the turn signal,
It's BMW style. So that's
old BMW style.
that's a
Because
Doom.
they got away from this.
Doom. Definitely not a boom,
What's Doom and Boom?
bro.
And now we're gonna launch it, Yuri. Brake boost.
Think we could put a flame tune on this exhaust, bro?
100%, bro. Cut the mufflers. Let this trumpet sing. Yeah, it sounds like a VQ. Like it's a VR, but
Yeah.
it sounds like a VQ
Hey.
VR.
It's better than hybrid.
Yes.
For enjoyment.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. I mean-
and okay, so power-wise, adequate, no problems. It's just the sound of it I don't expect from this car. That's it.
Yo, imagine if these guys put out a Nismo version to compete with the Escalade V.
Like it would have to be.
I
whatever
get
the
it. I get
is.
it, but they just did it Nismo anyways.
What
Just
would that, what would
shut
that
up.
be? What would that be?
Just doesn't matter.
What would that be called though?
Because you know what they'd say?
Ismo.
They'd say in Japan it's
It would
actually
just be
branded as a
Ismo.
Nissan.
Ismo.
That would be sick.
It's the Ismo.
So you like the power?
It's appropriate. I have no problems with it. Would I prefer a V8? Yes. Do I prefer the regular Escalade V8? Yes. Not the V. Obviously, I would. And steering feels really nice and light.
Nothing
Totally
weird.
No, totally appropriate for what this vehicle is supposed to signify.
Even though it's got the Genesis style steering wheel that you don't like. You know, it's only like two.
Well, that's because they put these buttons and it's totally fine. It's not like
Yeah.
4 like empty prongs.
All right, back to power in this motor. Guess
Hey.
what the towing is?
I don't know, but there's my car again. The towing is probably.
No, that guy had a brown 3rd gen Camaro, like my first car. Are we leaving with
Were
two
you about
cars?
to make a deal?
God, no. I literally messaged the guy I gave that car to back in the day to see if it's like the carcass of it is in the trees somewhere in the forest at his cottage. No response.
Maybe this is him.
Guess how much towing?
9,500 pounds.
8,500 pounds.
Okay, pretty good.
Yeah.
Probably appropriate. What's that like? I think the that expedition that we just saw, they were talking about load leveling bars and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
So
It's probably
this
around-
has a lot of towing assist and like leveling and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
I could probably more easily tow a Miata on a trailer than I could in a CX70.
Yes.
But even that CX70 just did a great job, you know.
Yeah, and this is obviously 4-wheel drive. You can put this into all-wheel drive auto or 4-high. There's no 4-low, low-range gearbox.
There's a tow mode. There's no off-road mode, but there is eco, sport, snow, standard, and personal.
Yeah, so I'm currently in sport mode, and it's fine. I mean, you could just drive this thing in whatever it starts up in, honestly. It's just one of those cars.
Yeah. Okay, let's jump into the interior.
Okay, first thing I want to talk about is the screen, because we have 2 of them.
I wanted to talk about the looks and the materials, because like this does look luxurious.
Okay, so we're going to talk about this screen. This screen is like a touchpad thing where it's touch, but you have to like
You have
get
to
it
fully push.
Yes,
and
and
we
you-
haven't found a way to turn that off.
Right, because Audi does let you turn that off, which is fine.
And
but whatever.
Lamborghini. unrelated companies.
Exactly. But we also control our climate and stuff through here and our drive modes, which is a little weird, but is totally fine. I got used to it very, very quickly. And then we do have our heated seats and cooled seats in there. So it's totally appropriate.
And we got climate control at the back and all that stuff.
Let's talk about your materials, Yuri.
Look at this stuff. This is nice leathers. We got the wood grain with metal slices in there. We got ambient lighting color we can change. Like overall, if you weren't like predisposed to badge snobbiness and like which companies like may be good or bad or whatever, like you get in here and be like, yo, like if you got some people from like a random tribe that have never seen anything before, I think they would rank this on par material wise with the Escalade.
What can I fashion in here into a weapon?
Into a spear.
Yeah. But everything is really nice in here. I have no complaints about materials or anything like that. There's like cheap plastics like way at the bottom, but that's like way at the bottom.
Is that a complaint then?
I guess, but not really. Like I don't care about it. I'm just pointing it out.
You know what I like?
What?
The stamped Infiniti on the bottom of the steering wheel.
Oh yeah,
that is cool.
That is cool.
And then the way the metal has like these little grooves on the steering wheel looks great too.
That is like an Infiniti type of look. I think it's because it's in the like headlights or taillights or something like that. It's a good blend.
I like everything about the look of this. I would prefer a lighter interior.
Yep.
Getting out of that Volkswagen ID Buzz, I'm like, give me a light. Like rich people need light interiors.
And cup holders, they do pass small cups right now.
You've been watching us drink coffee this whole time.
And what about these visors? Ooh, suede.
Probably.
Damn.
3, 2, 1.
Full pass.
Leave a little gap, but I think that
barely.
Yeah, I know, but that barely will get you. Okay, we don't have a full moonroof, but we have a pretty big sunroof that will open, which is nice because big moonroofs don't open at all.
That's right.
And one of my favorite interior features about this car is the carpets, the floor mats. They are so cushy looking. Definitely more luxurious than anything I've seen in an Escalade. Okay.
Sound system. We got speakers right here, right? Look at this.
Yeah. We got clips, which I don't know what that is. Apparently that's something cool.
Oh, I've definitely heard of clips.
The sound system was really good. We were listening to, what was that song I found?
I don't know, but we also used the inbuilt testing thing, and it sounded pretty good.
The demo mode was pretty cool. Yeah. Here's something you're not expecting.
What?
Hey Google, directions to CN Tower.
CN Tower is 1 hour, 1 minute from your location by car in moderate traffic.
Ready?
Yeah. What?
You'll see.
It's a slowdown on
Oh, God.
Parkway south near Toronto that is causing a 13-minute delay. You are on the fastest
I just blew your friggin' mind, baby.
Yeah.
Your destination
I don't-
by 11.
You did not expect that coming out of there.
No, I kind of want like a sexier voice if it's gonna whisper in my ear.
Yeah.
It's a little strange, but it's kind of cool, I guess.
I did catch you off guard. And it does say autograph on the seats. We have really good adjustment, forward, back, up, down. But the lumbar isn't like the most perfect feeling. But I'll tell you a million times better than that like pointy Genesis right into your spine kind of feeling.
Oh, for sure. All right, you're gonna turn around here so that I can go buy my car.
So now, do you want to hear some of the bad news?
Sure.
Okay, good news. This does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, plug-in, wireless, whatever.
Yep.
Did it give a wireless option?
No.
It does have Apple CarPlay, but when you plug in, it asks for permission to your photos and videos. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is the last mother effing thing that I want in a car, to ask permission for my photos, because I don't trust these companies as it is. And then like giving them my data that's like, okay, they're tracking me. And then my photos and videos.
And I know why. It's because it has selfie mode with this camera right here. And that's why it needs permission to your photos, which is strange, but I get it. But I also would not enable it. And us both not enabling it seems to have affected the way CarPlay works.
Yeah, so now that I did that, like, okay, try to send me a text message.
Hey Siri, send a text message to Yuri Tereshin.
What do you want to say to...
Subscribe to TheStraightPipes or else.
Sending. Subscribe to TheStraightPipes or else.
Seems to be working now, but it
Okay.
did not the entire time.
You know what? I'm gonna check my phone. Where's my phone? Let's see if it works on mine. I swear to God, it didn't work.
No, it did.
All morning.
The whole morning we've been driving, it hasn't worked.
I swear.
I know.
What do you want to say to Jakob Snacka?
Subscribe to TheStraightPipes.
What do you want to say to Jakob Snacka?
Anything. Hello. Please. Text message.
Okay. And then if we try directions to CN Tower.
worked.
But that did work. Anyways, it's been very finicky, and I don't like.
Let's just call it finicky.
I don't like finicky CarPlay.
Yeah.
And then other interior stuff, we do have a cool box.
Yeah, top trim
in
only.
this top trim, that's pretty cool. Lots of room for water bottles and all that stuff. We got this big double screen. Do you like it?
It's okay.
We got different modes. It's not like laggy or anything. The only thing is, it's the same fonts as Nissan.
Yeah.
And I think to differentiate themselves, they should change the fonts up so it doesn't feel like you're in an exactly reskinned Nissan when it comes to tech.
Like what Genesis kind of does, but
Yeah,
also doesn't.
I don't think they do. I think they do something else to make it differentiate. Or maybe their base
they change
font.
the colors and
maybe
stuff.
their base font is already more luxurious. A wrong thing. And then, okay, back to the trunk space. If we fold down our back seats and our middle seats, we do have more room than we would have in a previous QX80. And then we do have the lock and close to lock buttons on the tailgate, which is the best thing, and grocery bag hangers and settings to drop the seats from back there and to lift and lower the car for access height.
Nice.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much it. Are you comfortable? You having a good time in this?
Having a great time. What's the price?
Starts at $110,256
Canadian.
for the lower trim, and the top autograph trim is $134,256.
Damn, that's a lot of buckaroos.
But it's got to compete with the Escalade, so it's got to be at that price.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, but I think it's a good, solid comparison to like the Lincolns and the Escalades and the Yukons, right?
Yeah, probably.
It looks better than most of them, I think, or it looks more refreshing than having those, and I kind of like it, but I do also really like the old QX80.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer the old one, even though this one's quite nice.
If the new one had a V8.
Now we're talking.
All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.
See you guys for the next video, which won't be an Infiniti.
What will it be?
I have no idea. Probably a BMW.
Yeah.